So we're on our way to St. Clair Shores, to Ardmore Park. It looks like the building department called us out there because they were maybe doing an inspection and they found a hobby breeder of Boston Terriers. So it sounds like they are not in the best sanitary situation. So we're gonna go over there and just kind of always first assess the situation, start, our investigation off. The biggest thing is we want to see how compliant everyone's going to be. What's the purpose of having all these dogs in their home? Are they breeding them? Are they, are the animals sterilized and they're just caring for them? So we want to make sure that everyone has their best practices in place. Did you look?
Yeah, and you can't see anything. Get in.
It's floor to ceiling throughout the whole house, and if you look inside that fence right there, you're gonna be like appalled.
Are the dogs outside or inside?
They're inside now, but the dogs go on. I guess he has. The neighbor's complaint is, I guess he breeds the dogs or something like that, and he had like 13 of them, and there's this tall wood pile taller than me that all the dogs run and they stand on top and they're barking for hours is one of the neighbor's main concerns.
We looked in the basement.
I haven't stepped into the house.
Do you care if we go talk to him?
He's a very nice guy.
What's
He'll
his name?
let you do probably anything.
Juan?
Will you let us look inside the house, see how everything's going?
Inside the house?
Yeah. How many dogs do you got?
No, it's complicated inside, private life.
Well, we're here to help you too. So make sure you don't hit your dog's head in there. How many dogs do you have inside?
Huh?
How many dogs do you have?
Now I have 5.
5?
Yeah.
Okay.
2 of them. Anyway, I promise you, I will, after 1 week, if nobody wants to adopt it, I will.
So that's not how this works, right? So our goal is to see what help we could offer you today. So if you give us a chance, we could come inside if you let us, and we could talk about how we can move forward today.
Or I can let you take my puppies, my dogs to you.
Okay.
You.
So this is what, you're gonna let me come in and look at the puppies?
Yeah, you
okay.
The puppies here.
Okay. So these 2 are puppies, and this is a mom or a dad?
That's mommy.
Mommy, where's dad?
Dad, somebody adopted it because one by one I did.
So we have 2 puppies here.
Yeah.
And these 2 puppies are from a different litter.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So Bostons normally have C-sections. Did you have C-sections, or do they give natural birth?
A natural birth, that's the problem.
Okay.
So I will, I will let them adopt one of them.
So there's a dog out there too.
Yeah, that's why I have given you 5.
Okay, where's the other dogs? Because there's more than these dogs.
No, that's all I have now.
Where do the other dogs go?
I don't have any. This is all.
You don't have more than this?
Yeah. That's
No?
all, as you see.
Okay.
And
Where's the basement? Don't you have a basement with dogs in it?
basement.
That's what I'm trying to find, but he's trying to tell me that there's 4 dogs and now there's 5 dogs. So he's being less than honest. Okay.
Take the dog back inside. I will put it inside to take
Take the dog back inside. Just put him back in the house for now.
And that's not the dog that was in the bedroom.
Let's put him back
Yeah,
inside.
just put him back inside.
Yeah, and that's not the dog that was in the bedroom. Anyways, we're gonna take the dogs. The problem that I'm gonna have is that female dog, she's gonna be a little pistol. So she would be the last dog we're gonna grab. So we're gonna need another unit.
I think.
But the goal is, let's get our plan, and then we're gonna spring it on him. Like, here's what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And we're gonna give him the choice, like he's more than welcome to sign them over, but it doesn't erase the fact that he's still gonna have charges.
Right.
That's where we're at, because they can't stay here.
Horrible situation.
Yep. Is the
Especially
city?
when it comes to the animal.
Is the city doing anything about?
So the city they came out just for the front yard,
Mm-hmm.
and then they found out about everything else. I guess they've been out here a billion times, so they never even got to the point of opening the gate to see what's behind door number 1.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're just finding out everything that's going on with this house.
This is something that I think, like, you know, like you guys would want to talk to, like maybe even Adult Protective Services. I mean, he has.
I plan on calling.
Okay, because he has like there's got to be 100 lawnmowers.
Yeah.
He has like lawnmowers in the house.
Yeah. So you guys are involved, building department, code
Okay.
enforcement, and I'm going to call Adult Protective Services as soon as I
Okay.
can.
So I don't have my prop on. We're gonna get another unit over here. So we're gonna need, because I have no cages. So we're gonna need to at least 1 or 2 more units, but we need to spring it on him too. When we're moving the dogs, the one thing we're gonna ask is that he can't be with us.
He'll be with me.
Okay. So what's his first name? Yeah, Juan. Okay, I'm gonna talk to him about it. Okay.
Do you want me to get the second unit moving?
Sure. Hi, Juan. I need you to listen to me for a second, okay? Because we're gonna have a serious conversation, okay? So, because of the way things are in the house, we're gonna remove the dogs today, all of the dogs, okay? Just let me finish. Now you have a choice. You could sign the dogs over, and we will find them homes. If you don't, we are gonna have to hold them for court.
No. Okay, if you can find the good homes.
I can. I promise you that.
It doesn't matter.
I
But,
can.
2:30, my screenman is coming.
Okay.
He is taking one of them already.
Nope. No one's staying.
Huh?
Nobody's staying. We're taking all the dogs. You have a choice today to either sign them over to the county animal control.
All of them?
If you want. You don't have to, but I'm taking them all. If you, the ones
No,
you,
that's okay. You
but-
take them all?
correct.
I cannot keep the few of them?
No, you can't keep any of them until you go to court. You're gonna have to go to court for this, okay? Because the way they're living is not okay. The way you're living's not okay. We're worried about you too.
We what?
We're worried about you because of the way the conditions are inside.
You have dog poop on the bottom of your foot.
Okay.
Right.
I cannot keep 3 of them?
No, you can't. Not without going to court. What I'm trying to explain to you today is for their safety, I'm removing all the dogs. You have an opportunity to sign the dogs over to animal control, and then we can find them homes or get them into rescues. If you don't want to sign them over, that's fine too, but you're gonna have to go to court to get them back. And make sure that everything's back in order, that it's a nice.
The 2:30, don't worry about it. 2:30, he's coming with the big trailer.
We
So
can't, Juan.
Huh?
We can't.
No, I'm in the backyard.
Oh, the backyard.
Yeah, I clean them.
Yeah, great. And you should have them
Don't worry
remove.
about that.
Okay,
He just scream a big truck.
great. You should have them get rid of some of the stuff in the house, like the lawnmowers that are in the house. That's dangerous. Have them take those things with them.
Yeah, we will take care of all of them.
Oh, perfect.
When he comes, okay?
That will help you a lot.
Yes, that'll be a really good thing because it's dangerous to have them in the house.
No, I don't do it in the house.
Right. Well, good.
Yeah.
Good.
When I have nothing to do, that's my hobby.
Okay.
Yeah, I like to do something, that's all. But no, yes, no.
Well, that's good. It's good to have a hobby, but we got to make sure that our hobby doesn't get out of control, right?
Okay.
So we have dog breeding, because you're breeding those dogs.
2:00, 2:30, he's coming. He is going to have them badly, the puppies.
He's not getting anything. He's not taking any dogs out of this house. We are going to take the dogs, okay? You could give him my card, and he could call me if he wants the dogs.
No, I leave alone. I want to give the puppy to my friend.
Hey, why don't we do this?
Okay.
They're going to take the dogs, and then once you get everything cleaned up, give them a call. And then we can talk about it at that point.
All right.
That way the house is cleaned up and it's all nice and neat. Clean the house
Where's his
up,
driveway?
get all the broken glass, get all the dog poop cleaned up, and then once you're done,
Where's your
give us
car?
a call and we can talk about it.
You want to get all of those off?
All the dogs, yep.
He said,
We're going to get them looked at. The veterinarian's going to look at them.
the mama is very 5 or 6 years old.
Okay. Well, we're going to get the veterinarian to look at them and make sure everybody's good.
Let me have 2 puppies.
Okay.
So I can give it to them.
But you gotta
Okay.
get her. We're gonna take them all now, but you need to clean up, and then you can talk to us about that, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
But nothing stays right now. They all go right now. and then once you clean up, give us a call. We'll talk about it.
No. Okay.
Here, sit down. Sit right here. Why don't you sit down? Okay? Take a breath. All right? It's going to be okay.
Okay, let me give 2 puppies to my friend. The others,
Okay.
you can have them. Okay.
Yeah,
But
okay.
that'll be afterwards. Right now, that's not an option.
After work?
After you get cleaned up, you
No,
can
this
talk
is
about it.
cleaned up already.
No, inside.
In the house?
Yep.
In the house is cleaned. Just move,
Okay.
move the things arranged, that's all.
Okay.
Either way, we're gonna hang out here. They're gonna grab the dogs, and you can talk to them about the dogs after the house is cleaned up.
Okay. Do you know this dog? This doggy?
This is a healthy puppy, good puppy.
Good puppy? Okay. Okay, babies. Oh boy, you are got a breathing problem here, mister. Okay, okay. Jared, do you have carriers? These dogs are, they're sick. They are sick. Some of these dogs aren't breathing good. You know? That's what I'm thinking. Well, and they're living in this house. I don't know if he's burning what he's burning in the fireplace, you know what I mean? I locked Mom outside. Hi, come here. You're okay. Come. We just left that house on Ardmore. And as you can see, now we have 9 dogs. But this is why we have to make sure that people have good practices when it comes to hobby breeders. This guy is hobby breeding these dogs. He knows where to get the vaccines. He's doing them himself, which is illegal in the state of Michigan. And then also, he's selling them for thousands of dollars, right? So as much as I feel bad for him, these dogs have no medical care at all. These dogs are using his house as a bathroom. And that's unfair to those dogs. As you'll see in some of the footage, these dogs don't want to come to you. They're not socialized. All they are breeding machines. What makes me more nervous is, are the dogs related? The dogs that are breeding, are they related? I have no idea. The conditions of the house, when we went inside, we could immediately tell things were going to turn out bad. In some houses you walk into and you're like, okay, this isn't that bad. This house was in terrible condition. The dogs have defecated over everything. There's not one area you could step in without stepping in dog feces. So it tells us that these dogs just have free range in and out of the house, no flea prevention, no deworming, nothing. No vaccines, other than what he went and got when they were puppies from someplace on 8 Mile. So now that we removed all 9 Boston Terriers, we are on our way back to the station. Once we get into the Sally Port, we're going to kind of set up a triage area. So each individual animal, Boston Terrier, we're going to go through. We are going to start assessing them one by one, right? Have the vet listen to them. Do they need antibiotics or whatever it is? We have to start just going one by one and start our investigation, right? We're going to start cataloging them one by one, each Boston Terrier. We're back at the station, so we're going to go through each dog. We talked about on the way here is we're going to assess them. So here's the team that's going to be doing the assessing. And remember, we want to do all the kind of with the vets on our way. So we're going to be looking at like what medical needs do all these dogs have. So we can start coming over here. We have Deputy Vandermeulen. We're going to start getting the dogs out. So what do we got here? A little male. A little male. You're okay. So one thing with Bostons is we're very careful with vaccinating them. So we're not going to vaccinate them yet. And a lot of the times it's because Bostons are one of the breeds that I would say could have an allergic reaction to the DHLPP vaccines. So a lot of times veterinarians will do the DHPPs and we'll do lepto later. So now what we do is we have the team doing all the inventory on them. Do you want to hold them? Are your pictures?
Yeah, the nose is...
So see his nose is kind of boogery. We got some URI probably going on. So you're okay, you're okay, you're okay, you're okay. So one of the things that we mentioned in previous episodes is that no matter what you do with them, if you do remove them from a terrible unsanitary condition, it doesn't matter. They're going to be scared and freaked out because they know how to navigate and they become very content in those bad environments. And you're gonna see, they're very nervous and scared, which you don't blame them because as we said before, even though you know you're the one coming to help them, give them all the medical care, you know, whatever it's gonna be, they're gonna be traumatized in the beginning because they know how to navigate that unsanitary area. You see it with the dogs, cats, any animal. They know how to navigate it. We're gonna let them decompress, so that's one of the things we're doing today is letting them decompress, right? So a lot of times in shelter medicines, we vaccinate them right away, right on intake. But in this situation, we're going to let them just decompress for a minute, just because it's been a lot. They've probably never been in a car. So just getting from the house into the car will be a lot for them. Okay. So most of these dogs, they lived all together, free roaming together. So we have males and females that live together. So are any of them pregnant? So one of the things we try to do too is cover them up with blankets and give them some of that blanket, some softness, things like that, that are just kind of more, I think, warm when they get here. So it's not as traumatic. But again, no matter what way we roll this, they're gonna be traumatized for a minute.
There's the mama.
No, this is a female.
Yeah, that's not the mom though. David's
So no, this isn't the mom. But this is another female running loose with all the boys. And now we're about to get all the other ones in. You little cutie pies, you're okay, you're okay. So this one is the one I'm worried about. You got that? Got this other baby? I mean, I'm not worried so much about the big belly, but I can't see the face. Is it boogery?
No. No, it doesn't look like it.
Okay, so maybe this isn't the one. 5.5? You're a little cutie pie. But you know what's interesting is that they're mostly white. And the other ones are black, you know what I mean? No, maybe it's you. Does he feel like he's breathing weird?
Yeah,
So it's this one.
and he's hot.
Yeah, and he was hot when I picked him up.
I had the AC on in the back for him.
It's this one. That's probably mom to those two little ones that we just had, you know? Everyone's just running around having a great time, and then, you know, the owner sells them off for a few thousand. And the thing we've talked about in previous episodes are that if you're buying these puppies, you know, whether they're advertising them online or whatever it's gonna be, I hope you go to the people's homes. If they are like, no, we're not gonna let you in our house, that should be your first clue that they're not reputable breeders. And there are reputable breeders out there. There's just far more backyard breeders not doing the right thing out there. That's the ones we're gonna see. The reputable breeders, most people will never know because they're running a good show. So when we look at this specific case, right, it's the same blueprint for many cases that you see in hoarding situations. Now we got the dogs or the animals removed, in this case 9 Boston Terriers, right? The owner is not gonna sign off on them because in his eyes they're money makers, right? He wants them all back. He didn't do anything wrong. You probably might have seen him out there talking about how he can get everything cleaned up in 4 days. So now these dogs are gonna sit in limbo. We have to go to their city attorney, Robert Erie's office, get them to file the charges, and then we wanna do a civil forfeiture. Under state law, once the criminal charges are filed, should have that hearing in 14 days. Never happened. And so that has historically never happened. So she's a dog you gotta keep eyes on because she is salivating. That is her telling us she's extremely nervous, this poor baby. But this is another great example that these dogs could easily sit here for God knows how long in our care, waiting for the judicial system to follow the law to do something. And it should outrage the citizens. The citizens should be calling every day, all day, till these cases are heard. It's insane to me.
And that's 9?
But out of sight, out of mind, right? The dogs are removed. You know, we'll see how fast this moves.
24 pounds, little porker.
Well, she's probably pregnant. Making money, making mama right here. Thanks everyone for tuning in to episode 23 of On Patrol with Macomb County Animal Control and Shelby TV. I hope you really enjoyed these episodes. Our whole goal of the episodes is so that you can actually see how your county animal control actually is working. You know, and it gives you a lot of insight. So I really hope you're paying attention and you're subscribing to their YouTube channel. And as always, we hope when you're looking to adopt a pet, you're going to Macomb County Animal Control. And most importantly, we hope that when you're considering donating, it's your Macomb County Animal Control. This is where all the homeless animals in need go in your county. All the animals you see here, especially on the show, they're from your county. Right? From maybe probably in your community. So get involved. They need you.